Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to 14 Minesweeper Variants. You know I love Minesweeper, so some variation on the game should be a lot of fun. First things first, I want to just go over the rules of original Minesweeper just to make sure we're all on the same page with a quick 6x6 solve. The object of the game is to flag all of the mines and to reveal all of the non-mines. Each square either has a mine or a number. The number says how many mines are located in the glowing squares, aka adjacent or diagonal to the number itself. So this 3 says there's 3 mines next to it, this 2 says there's 2 mines next to it. So we're gonna be starting off with a complicated piece of logic involving this 4, this 3, and this 2. In fact, I'll actually need to do a bit of a drawing. The 4 and the 3 have 3 cells in common, which are this one, and that one. And if all 3 of these happen to be mines, then we would run into an issue where there would be no mines in the other cells that the 3 has. And then look at the 2. The 2 would be uncomfortable with at most 1 mine, it would be unsatisfied. So all 3 of these cannot be mines. Now the 4 tells us that 4 out of these 5 are mines, which means there must be exactly 1 empty, and now we have proved that it's within these 3, which means that these 2 are always mines. I don't expect all the pieces of logic to have this many steps to it, but it continues. That does mean that 2 out of these 3 are mines, and then that for the 3, that means 1 out of these 3 is a mine. Now this 2 tells us 2 out of these 3 are mines, which means that 1 of these 2 is a mine, this one is a mine, and this one is not a mine. Mine, not mine. And now we think. This 2 tells me that 1 out of these 5 are a mine, and this 3 tells me that 3 out of these 5 are a mine. What that means is that these 2 are a mine, these 2 are not a mine, and then 1 out of these 3 are a mine. Doing anything else either dissatisfies the 2 or the 3, so I can carry on. This 2 says 1 of these 2 is a mine, and this 2 says 1 of these 3 is a mine, meaning this is not a mine. The 5 tells us that 3 out of these 4 are a mine, and this 1 tells us 1 out of these 3 is a mine, which means that these are both mines. 1 of these 2 is a mine, this is not a mine. 1 of these 2 is a mine, 1 of these 4 is a mine. This 1 tells us these 2 are not mines. This 1 makes a mine here. This 2 already has 2 mines next to it. The 3 has 3 mines next to it, and this 1 already has a mine next to it. This 2 forces a mine to be here. This 2 has 2 mines already. This 3 forces a mine here. This 3 is complete. And now this 3 and this 4 work together. The 3 says 3 out of these 4 cells are mines, and this 4 says 1 out of these 3 cells are mines, which means that these 2 are mines. This is not a mine. 1 of these 2 is a mine. This 3 is complete, and this 3 is also complete. There are 2 mines remaining in the 3 cells. The way to do that is to have the far away ones both be mines, which completes the level. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that was maybe not the simplest introduction to Minesweeper, but I think this variant will actually have simpler logic. It just introduces a new rule where the level has chessboard colors, and each mine in a colored cell counts as 2? Cool. Colored meaning gray. Regardless, gray mines count as 2. This is gonna be weird to get used to. They will give me 2 numbers to start off with. Well, how do I get to 7, right? I could have 3 gray mines and 1 black mine. I could have 2 gray mines and 3 black mines. How about the 4? I could have 2 black mines and 1 gray mine, or 2 gray mines and that's it. I'm pretty sure neither of these gray cells can be a mine, because you gotta think about how many mines you can have that are exclusive to the 7. At most, you can have 4 mines exclusive to the 7 from up here, which means it must be 3 mines shared between the 7 and the 4 at minimum, and of course a maximum of 4. So if a 2 is counted, that means at most 2 mines can be shared, which just doesn't make any sense. So these 2 are never mines. This 1 tells us that only a black cell can be a mine, so this is not a mine. The 3-1 tells me that there are 2 mines unique to the 3, and the only cells unique to the 3 are a gray and a black, so it has to be the gray? So mine, not mine. And then the cell unique to the 1 is not a mine. This 4, I believe, forces 3 mines, because the cells add up to 4. Now this 4 has 3 mines next to it, so it only needs 1 more, which means it's a black cell. This gray cell is empty. It's a 9! I was wondering when that was gonna happen. Ah, big numbers. Well, I can now say this 3 is complete. It does have 3 mines next to it. This 3 only needs 1 more, so that's a black cell. How about this 7? It needs 3 more, which means both of these are mines. How about this 9? I have 3, 6, and these 2 make 9. And there are no mines remaining, as indicated by the top left corner, so the rest of these are empty. This is a cool mechanic. And now we got a 6x6 puzzle. Let's solve it. Only two numbers to begin with. The 3 and the 4 next to each other implies that out of the cells unique to the 4, there's only one mine, which cannot be in a gray. And because one of these two is a mine, the 3 out of the cells unique to the 3, 2 of them must be a mine. So that means the 1 can't be a mine. It has to be just one of the 2s. Oh, is this like a different kind of pattern? Because I realize I guess it actually can't be either of the 2s now. Yeah, I guess that means one of these 2 is a mine. So does that mean this thing is just satisfied? None of these are mines? I guess it makes sense. Yeah, that adds up. This one implies this cannot be a mine. This one implies one of these 2 is a mine. So this one means that these 2 are not mines. So let's see. One of these 2 is a mine. One of these 2 is a mine. And then this will be a mine to satisfy the 4. 1s are complete. This 3 implies both of these are mines. This 3 implies this is complete. This 3 needs a gray to complete the 3, so this is not a mine. This 5 needs all 3 of these to be mines to add up. This 4 needs a 2 to reach 4. This is not a mine. I got a 7. I have 5 already, so a 2 completes it. I got an 8, the previously rarest number in Minesweeper. I'm going to go over to this 4, where it has 2 and it needs 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. This one's not a mine. This 3 is complete. This 1 is complete. And then this is a mine. This 7 has 5. So one of the 2 grays is a mine, meaning the black is not a mine. The 3 means that, well, one of these 2 grays is a mine. Then it needs this black to become a mine. But this gray is also not a mine because I've already having one of these 2 shared with the 7 being a mine. The 1 is complete. This is a mine. How about this 8? Well, the 8 has 5, so it needs 3 more. That makes mines. 0 mines remaining, as noted by the top left. And there we go. And on to a 7x7. First thing I see is this 7. The only way to reach 7 is by having all 3 of these grays be mines. But how about the 7 and 3? The cells unique to the 7 add up to at least 4, possibly 5. So to get 4, both of these have to be mines. So the cells unique to the 3 can add up to at most 1, which means the gray is not a mine. This 2 means 2 out of these 4 are mines. This 3 means that 1 out of these 2 is a mine. And when I'm referring to numbers, I'm just referring to values, not number of cells anymore. So that means the 7 cannot be completed by having all 3 of these blacks be mines, because only one of these 2 is a mine, which means that one of these 2 grays is a mine instead. So this is not a mine, one of these 2 is a mine, neither of these are mines. And I got a 0, which is very convenient. One of these 2 is a mine. This 2 can only be satisfied with a gray. This is complete. This is a mine. This 4 is complete. This 2 can only be satisfied by a 2. This is not a mine. This 5 requires a black. This 3 requires a black. This is complete. This 6 already has a 5, so neither of the grays are mines. This 5 already has 4 mines around it, so this gray is not a mine. This 6 says one of these 2 is a mine. This 5 says one of these 3 is a mine. This is not a mine. This is a mine to complete the 7. This 6 says 2 out of these 3 are mines. If one of these 2 is a mine, then this is a mine. And one of these 2 is a mine. This 4 has 3 mines around it, so neither of the grays are mines. This 2 already has 1 around it, so this gray cannot be a mine. This 5 can only be satisfied with 1 gray and 3 blacks. So how do I do 3 blacks? Well, if one of them is here or here, that means the other 2 are here, and it's a toss-up, or I'll figure it out later. This 5 already has 4 mines around it, so it cannot be a gray. This 7 already has 7 around it, so neither are mines. Well, this 5 has 4 around it, so the 5th one is here, which should complete the 5 and the 4. This 2 forces a mine here. This 5 is complete. This 5 is also complete. This 7 already has 7. And the top left says there's 2 remaining mines and 2 remaining cells I can mark. Cool. And now for the largest board version. It's always fun to go up bigger and bigger boards. Get some mastery. This is a weird start. It implies that the only way to satisfy the 4 is with 2 grays, so the black is not a mine. This 3 means that there's 1 gray and 1 black, because at least one of these has to be a mine, and now we know it can't be both, because otherwise the 3 would be overwhelmed. So this is a mine. One of these 2 is a mine, and then neither of the grays are mines, so one of the 3 blacks are mines. So one of these 2 are mines, and whichever one it is, it will satisfy one of the 2s. I guess the 2s share this cell in common. No matter which 2 is satisfied, this will not be a mine. So I can mark it. That did not help me as much as I hoped. But I think I can also verify that neither of these twos will have a gray as a mine outside of one of these two, because either it will have a gray next to it, invalidating the other grays just because it's complete, or this won't be a mine and this won't be a mine, so this 3 will have a black next to it, which will put it in front of the other 2. So the 2 will be either touching a gray here or here, or a black mine. And if there's a black mine, there can't be a gray mine, so these are not mines, these are not mines. This 1 means I cannot have a gray mine next to it. This 4 can only be satisfied as long as there is a gray mine. And 2 of these 3 are blacks, which means that at least one of these 2 is a mine. So the gray mine cannot be next to this 2. Has to be next to this one. These 2 are both mines. The 4 is complete. The 4 has 3 mines next to it, so the black mine must be the remaining. This 4 has 3 mines next to it, again must be the black mine. This 4 has 2 mines next to it, now it must be the gray mine. This 5 has 3 mines next to it, must be the gray mine. This 7, let's come back to it. This 2 is complete. This 2 is complete. This 2 4 is a gray mine. The 6 only has 2, so I need 4 more, which means all these are mines. This 4 has 3 next to it, so it must be a black mine to complete. This 1 is complete. This 6 needs 5 mines to complete it, which does mean I need both of these gray mines, and then one of the 2 black mines is it. This 4 says one of these 2 black cells are a mine, which will complete the 7, because it only needs 1 more, so neither of these are mines. I was wondering when this was going to happen. I knew we were going to see a number larger than an 8, and lo and behold, the 9. So this 9 has 6, so it needs 3 more mines. Actually, this 4 is easier to work with. It has 2, it needs 2, must be a gray, can't be the black. And this 9 has 8, must be a 9th one. And this 6 is probably complete, it is. This 4 is complete. There's not much to work with. This 4 has 2, and the only way to get 2 is by adding in a gray cell. So this black cell is not a mine. And one of these 2 grays is a mine, which will complete the 3, so none of these are mines. This 0 is self-explanatory. 4 says the gray mine to be here. This 4 has 2, needs 2, must be a gray. And there are 6 mines remaining and 6 cells remaining for a beautiful finish. That was such a cool variant. This is where I'm going to call it though. I need to stockpile footage before my break. So thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will certainly be playing more of this. So I'll see you guys all in the next video. Hope you have a wonderful day and peace.